Hey guys, Matt Ochoa here from itsmattochoa.com, and in today's video I'm going to bring to you what I brought to the wedding that I shot this weekend. So yeah, let's get started. What I brought this weekend, very basic minimum setup that I could bring, but unfortunately it's all of my gear. What I brought to the wedding was two Canon EOS 70Ds. I brought two of them so I could have two angles all the time, and they're just really good quality cameras, and they're easy to maneuver with, and they're very easy to work with as well. Also, what I brought is I brought the 18-55 kit lens that comes with every Canon you buy. And then what I used for like background audio or for the room audio was this Rode VideoMic Pro. This is around $200. It's very affordable, but I used this for some of the audio that was used for like people getting ready and stuff. So that's for my camera. That's what I brought for my camera, and I brought the other one that's on this tripod right now. But what else that I brought was, for the other camera, I had a Shure Lens Hopper microphone on there. It works really good. I love this microphone. It works great. I use it for my vlogs every day, so that's how I know it works really good. In this bag, I brought the 55-250 mil. It's a great lens. It's very nice, and it has a good distance. It has a good range to it. And then this side, I brought the 75-300. This one I use majority of the time for like the groom and the bride's reaction to like toasts and stuff, and for the ceremony. I also brought this 50 mil. It's by Canon. It's very, very nice. It gives that great bokeh effect that everybody's looking for when it comes to lighting and stuff. But this lens was a great lens. I use this probably 80-90% of the time. This was my go-to lens. And then, of course, I used the wide angle 10-18. Now let's talk about battery and energy. So what I had was, I have one battery, two batteries, three batteries, four batteries, five batteries, six batteries. So I have six batteries altogether, and I have one charger, two charger, and a third charger. So I had three chargers and six batteries altogether for this whole wedding. And honestly, I only had to recharge a battery once, and it was only at halfway. I just wanted to make sure it was full, because I didn't know how long I was going to record for the next segment. But honestly, you only need like a battery for when you're shooting with Canon. Canon's batteries last extremely long. I think like an hour of straight footage will probably take up one battery, but no, I didn't shoot an hour full. Like the ceremony was only like 20 minutes. The reception and the toast were like 30 minutes max at a time. So it didn't take up the whole battery. But yeah, so I had three chargers and six batteries that I was working with. And I only had to use like two at max for both cameras. Let's talk about what I just have in my bags, just so I can just show you what I brought. Headphones, just in case you need to monitor audio for any speeches, any first looks, anything. This is good. You can just monitor audio, and you can listen to music when you have free time. In here, I brought a micro SD card. You never know you're gonna need it. These are the lens caps. Extra batteries. These are AAA batteries. These go to a wireless microphone receiver that I'll show you in a minute. It's always good to have flash drives, extra flash drive, just in case you need to transfer things over from computer to computer. A pen, very handy. Never know you're gonna need that. And then these cables. So let me tell you what happened. At the wedding, we had this little dinky monitor that we were using for the audio, to play everything out of, play all the music, all the voices, everything. And it only had an XLR output, so it was very hard to record the audio with the gear that I brought. Because normally, what I brought to record the audio was, I bought this RCA cable to 3.5 mil. That's what I brought, and that wasn't good enough. So I had to go to Guitar Center, and they had an XLR to 1/4 inch cable, so I just worked with that. So they had an XLR to 1/4 inch. I bought a 1/4 inch to RCA, and then I bought a female RCA to 3.5 mil. So theoretically, this would go into the 1/4 inch that goes into the speaker that all the audio comes out of, and then these go into the RCAs. And then from there, these go into a video recorder, such as the Zoom H1 that I'm using right now to record this right here. You plug this in where this microphone's at. So boop, and then you're good to go. And all the audio is recorded professionally. It sounds great. You can mix it later. But yeah, it sounds phenomenal. So I want to talk about this guy now. This guy is an amazing, amazing device. Like I said, I just plugged this straight into here for the whole entire reception, and it recorded all the music, all the ceremony, all the toasts and the speeches, the pastor that was ordaining them. This thing works phenomenal. You can pick these up for like $100. I got it at Guitar Center, and it works great with a microphone like this. This is the Giant Squid Lav mic. This is around $50 on Amazon. Everything that I'm listing in here will be in the description below, so you don't have to search for them. This is a great audio device just to record stuff because it just captures audio so greatly. You can adjust the input level. It has a line out so you can monitor what you're listening to, record, or hold. It's just a great audio device. That's what I used for all the audio from the reception and the ceremony, and it worked great. And I'm using it right now for this video, and it's working great. I want to invest in more of those so I can have one on the groom, on the pastor, and one just recording audio from the mixer. So I have one earplug. I guess I lost the other one. You never know when you're gonna need earplugs. Just in case you're like in front of like a speaker and it's extremely loud and you have to get the shot, just pop one in your ear and your ear won't be deaf the next day. I brought a screwdriver. This is a flathead. I use this for this. This is a Benro base plate, and it just fits right there so I can screw it into the camera. It's not one of those finger ones, so it's hard to screw it in. Sometimes you have to have a flathead screwdriver. That's basically everything that I have in this bag. And then in this one, all I have left is a GoPro. I didn't use this at all. I just brought it just in case. You never know when you're gonna need to use something. And this is the wireless pack that I was using that I have to have the batteries for. These take AAA batteries. You can pick this up for like $100. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It does its job. But basically, what it does is this goes onto the groom or the pastor or whatever. You just clip it on just like you clip this on, and then you just put it in their pocket, make sure it's on, and you let it record. And then this goes on top of the camera. So if it's recording, you go ahead and just put this guy right on top. It screws right on, it's not going anywhere. And then you get this guy and you put it into the line out input. And then you go into your microphone, and there you have it. Now you're recording audio. It works pretty good for interviews and stuff. I wouldn't recommend for weddings because I used it for the wedding to capture the vows, and it cut out of nowhere. So other than that, it's a great microphone and a great wireless thing for like interviews and stuff. In this bag, I have a book. You never know when you're gonna have downtime or you wanna relax. And that's all for those bags. One last thing, I have this guy. This is a SD card holder. I used this one, this 128 gigabyte. I used this guy for the whole entire wedding on this camera. And then I used this guy, another 128 by Lexar Professional. I used this one for the other camera in the other bag. I did not want to change these SD cards, so these lasted the whole entire time. What I'll do is I'll flip them upside down once I know I've used them, so I know they have memory on them, so it's not confusing. So these two I haven't used, but these two I did use. This has a lot of other stuff on there that I didn't want to take out. So It's a good case. It slides into the pockets very easily. So now into the bag. I brought a lot of bags to this wedding. It's a small town here in Visalia, so I don't have to worry about traveling a lot. And I can drive my car places. I don't have to take a cab or the subway or anything, or bus. So what I have in here is my MacBook Pro. I think this is late 2013, 2014 maybe. It works great. It's awesome. I played a video, a love story presentation. That's one of my features on my website. You can have a love story presentation presented to you at your reception. That's just part of a package deal that I have. So what I have my laptop, and then I brought my external hard drive just in case I needed to ever dump stuff onto here while I'm recording so I don't run out of space. So I brought this. This is great. It's 2 terabytes. It works like a charm. I need to get a new one because I'm running out of space. And then this guy goes into a projector. So this goes via Thunderbolt into my laptop, and this goes HDMI into a TV screen or into a projector so you can project the movie you're presenting. So this I got for like 15 bucks at Amazon, and this with like a DVD player, so this was free. This also works for dual screen monitoring for your computer on your desk at home. So that's what I have in there for my tech stuff. All I use the computer for is the video to play for. I don't use it for anything else. In slideshows and stuff, if they ask me to do that. Of course, that'll be extra charge. So that goes in there, and then you got sunblock. Oh, here's the other earplug. And then in this little side pocket, I have a little mouse. These are great to use. I like using mouses better than the trackpad. I'm trying to work fast, just a lot better. So that's all in that bag, and now more gear. So in this bag, I have a stabilizer. This is from Neewer. It's a good stabilizer. It's actually a glide cam, but it's a good piece of equipment. It's made out of carbon fiber, so it's extremely light. I picked this up for around 90 bucks, so it was a pretty good deal. It's not professional, but it does the job, so that's all that matters to me, is if it does the job. But I like using this. This is fun to work with. You can get really nice, smoothie, just buttery, silky shots with this guy. It's really good. And then in this guy, I also have another Neewer brand piece of equipment. This is a slider, to track dolly slider. This thing worked really good. I got pretty good shots with it. It moves both ways, so you can do ground slides and stuff. And then when you actually hold it in one place, when it's on a tripod, then it extends with you, so it goes farther than it looks. This was a really cool piece of equipment that I used for the wedding. You just get really good, nice, emotional shots with it. I purchased this first, and then I bought my glide cam just because I thought this product was really good. In this bag, nothing really crazy in this one. I just bought a tripod, very easy. Got it from Amazon Basics, like 25 bucks, I think. It's good just for stationary shots. You don't need to pan or tilt with this at all. Just use it for a stationary shot and it's good to go. And this big boy I purchased literally 2 days before the wedding. I didn't know if it'd come in on time, but it came in on a Friday and I bought it on a Thursday. So Amazon Prime, thank God you exist. So this is my favorite, most recent buy. Actually, lies. This is my most recent buy. But this is my favorite, most recent buy. This is the Benro S6 tripod. The reason why it's called S6 is because this tripod head is an S6 tripod head. Just like Manfrotto has like the 500, the 501, 502s, all those whatevers. They have all those tripod heads. Benro also has tripod heads. And Benro's tripod heads go with Manfrotto quick release plates. So if you're a Manfrotto user for a long time and you switch to Benro, you don't have to worry because these quick release plates fit perfectly on with a Manfrotto quick release plate. So very easy to use, has a quick release right here. You just boom, safety lock, so your camera won't slide out, which is very good. And it comes out just like that. Oops. This is by far my most favorite tripod that I've ever worked with. It has a counterbalance system right here, and it has a fluid drag control, so you can control how much you want a fluid drag. This guy moves up and down, which is very helpful, and it goes this way or that way. Either way, it doesn't matter. The pan is pretty good on here. I like it a lot. It's nice, and it has fluid drag on it, but you can't control the fluid drag. And then this whole thing is sitting on like a semi ball head gimbal, which is really awesome. So now I don't have to worry about balancing with just the tripod legs. This guy goes up to like 6.5 feet as like the maximum height. And that's incredible because I love taller tripods because you can get over crowds and stuff. It's aluminum, the aluminum legs. I could have got the carbon fiber one, but it was like an extra $200, I think. But yeah, these are just extremely long legs, which is, it's awesome. But this is by far my favorite piece of equipment that I have. I think that's everything. I don't have anything else on the floor. So yeah, so I had 2 cameras, 2 tripods, a slider, a glide cam, a backpack, laptop, 2 camera bags, 3 batteries, 6 chargers, a Zoom H1 audio recorder, the giant squid, lav mic, wireless microphones. I think it's called Movo. Movo is the brand for the wireless mics that I had. And that's it. That's all I really brought. It sounds like a lot, yes, probably, but it really wasn't. It's just a lot of stuff that I have to carry, but it's not a lot of equipment. There's only 7 things on this floor right now that I had to bring. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you're new. I have all this information on the blog on my website at itsmattochoa.com. The link will be in the description below. But yeah, I have all the information of everything that I use, where you can buy it. Links will be in the description as well where you can buy this stuff. But yeah, overall, great pieces of equipment that I have here. Very cheap and affordable. I calculated it earlier, and it estimates about $6,000 that I'm bringing to weddings every day. It's a little bit of crap for a lot of money. So make sure no one steals any of your equipment. But this isn't like a $6,000 purchase in like one day. I worked for this for like months and months and months. And slowly and surely, I got what I wanted. So yeah, I'm Matt Ochoa, and this is a What's in My Bag at itsmattochoa.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time.